what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo Dos. And what were we doing last time, you ask? Actually, I don't even remember myself, to be 100% honest with you. And I didn't even want to get into this car. My button configurations are all weird, and not because I changed them, but because my brain's not working. That's the main problem here. So what we were doing last night, now that I can see what's going on here, is we were doing the Mirage race. And what we have to do is we need to do the we got to do the racing edition of that. Yeah, the Mirage Cup. We got to get the racing stuff in there. So we'll do that real quick, and then we'll move on. If it sounds like I'm really tired, it's because I am. I don't know if I told you guys or not, but I'm a permanent on my league softball team. Like I was acting as like a substitute for a while, but now I'm not. Now I'm the real deal Holyfield, and it's pretty sweet actually. The very first at-bat that I had yesterday was a 3-run homer, which was totally awesome. I just jacked it, dude. It was weird, though. It was like, oh, wow, that's awesome. I'm going to take that. It's the coolest looking modification we've had so far. And really quick, too, I think that I might want to... Actually, you know what? I think we're going to be okay. I think we'll be all right. I actually won by a pretty fair margin last time, so I shouldn't be too worried about it. But dude, the sunlight was so bad. The sun was like right out in right field, and it was just like right up in your face, and you could barely see anything pretty much. Oh God, I hate mass texting. It's the worst because it's not even directed towards me at all. It's like, oh, I'm having a bunch of people over tonight. I haven't seen a lot of you in a while. And it's like, dude, I just saw you last night, so this doesn't even pertain to me at all. That's like, oh, I hate that stuff so much, because it's never, like, whenever you get a mass text, it's usually A, it's always something totally stupid, B, it usually never even pertains to you at all, ever, and C, it's just a waste, and like, then you end up getting, like, all the people responding to it, and you're just like, God, shut up, I don't want to deal with this, it has nothing to do with me. And then you end up throwing your phone out the window and or in the toilet, and then you have to go buy a new one because you don't have insurance for your phone. I've got a feeling that this is not going to go over very well. Maybe, I don't know. We've got the horsepower. We have the means, but can we execute? That is the bigger question. I don't even know. I actually need to go take a shower. I just got done working out with my brother a little while ago. And let's just say that softball mixed with working out, terrible combination. Just throwing that out there. Man, we are getting manhandled right now. This is not good. I mean, I knew that they were going to get a little bit better with the whole racing mod thing, but I didn't think it was going to be this significant. As long as we can hang with them, it's all good. But yeah, so I was actually wearing my golfing glasses because they block out the UV rays so you can see the golf ball, and I put those things on, and I ended up just barely catching the ball, like right in the right spot, and I just myrtleized it. Took it right out to right field, and like the people, just because it was my first at bat, they didn't really know like where. What in the world just happened? Okay, I guess we're just gonna like randomly jettison out to the left. I know that I hit like that little nick there. I didn't think it was gonna, you know, jump me over that far though. That sucked. But like, so the people just didn't line up in the right spot, and I just completely obliterated it, and I ended up scoring. It was awesome. But I ended up sliding when I was out in the outfield. I slid in the grass trying to catch a fly ball, and it was like right in the same spot that I slid last time when I slid in the dirt and messed up my leg. It's like in the exact same place, and it hurts just as bad. And I'm not very happy about it, to be honest with ye. So that sucks. But yeah, it's life. But dude, yesterday it was just like one of the most uncomfortable days. Like I went and I had to open, and I didn't get a lot of sleep that night anyways. And so I was already on edge about stuff, and so I go and I open the store, and there weren't really any customers coming in. But the part that made it worse was that there were these two guys that were like working on the roof of the complex that I like, the little shopping complex that I work in, and they were just like, I don't even know what they were doing up there. Like it literally sounded like they were like having like a heavyweight wrestling match up on the roof, and it was so annoying. Oh my god. Like, if I had to explain what it sounded like, it was, and I apologize if this is really loud, but it was just this. Just over and over and over for, like, literally, like, 2 hours. Just, they take, like, little, 30-second breaks from it, and then you'd hear it again. Just for hours on end, and it's like, what are you guys doing up here? Like, they're doing construction out on the other side of the complex because it burnt down on New Year's last year. And so, like, that would make sense if they were over there doing it, but I don't know what they'd be doing on my side of things. Like, I didn't realize they were building a wrestling ring up there, and that they were having, like, ladder matches and shite where people were diving off and giving people flying elbow drops. Like, I was expecting... By the way, we won. I didn't expect that. I was just expecting, like, any moment for just the ceiling to give out and have some overweight guy in a pair of, like, blue jeans come falling onto the floor, and then having some other guy, yeah, you think twice before you try to steal my heavyweight belt, you son of a gun. And then, diving on top of him, but then the guy puts his knees up and hits him right in the old scrotes, and then it takes him out. But yeah, dude, I had to hear that, and it was so stupid. It's like, shut up, do this on a different day when I'm not here, when I don't already have a headache from other things. So there's that. We are now done with that little deal. So we can go sell that car. Yay. We get our modest little restitution here for spending all of that money illegitimately. Ooh, we got a Spoon Civic. Where actually, the better question is, where can we go from here? Where else in East City can we go? What about Honda? What do they have? Oh, wow, we got a whole bunch. Okay, so we have that Spoon Civic, so we can do this, and that'll be awesome. So, Spoon Civic Type R, we can do that. It's actually probably, more than likely, good to go on its own. Like, I don't even really need to spend a lot of money on this, but I'll do a little bit. Just to ensure the victory, so I don't have to deal with it more than once. But then, after that, I ended up having to, I had to call up a manufacturer for one of the companies of stuff that we deal with. Because somebody wanted to know some information that wasn't even that important anyways, but I decided that I'd take it. And then, I think that I found out one of the most annoying things in my life is, and anybody that works in retail, or just anybody that ever calls customer service lines, you know exactly what this is all about. Oh, really? It's what? Hold on a second. $65,000 for 6 horsepower? Are you kidding? Are you mad? Have you no soul? Like, why? What's the point of spending that amount of money for nothing? Oh, extortion, I tell you what. That is... You guys are crooked little a-holes, I tell you what. But, so I called this customer service line, and, everybody knows this. Anybody that's ever called that, they... Hold one moment, please, while I transfer you to, the department that you want. And then they come in with that super loud, like, oh, the same rate. Wow. Why does this thing redline so high? I don't think I've ever seen a car that redlines at 11.5. That's crazy. I mean, I know that it's like a racing edition Civic, but I don't think I've ever seen a car that even has like a redline scale that goes that high. Like, I think the highest I've seen may have been like 10, but that's it. I didn't even know that like a car, especially like a little crappy car like this, could even have RPMs that high. That's freaking wild. But yeah, they jump into that weird like elevator music, but they always have it. They always have the volume on it so high, and it comes out of nowhere. Like, they don't give you any warning that it's gonna happen. Like, as soon as the person stops talking, it just happens. Please wait one moment while the next associate prepares. They got like that little guitar. And then they cut out of it for a second. Thank you for your patience, but all of the associates are currently busy at this time. Please wait, and one will get to you as soon as possible. It's like, shut up. Like, and then it led me to think, like, what if one of these big companies that does customer service stuff, like, what if they actually were to let you you know, like what if they were to have like a selection of 3 different real songs that weren't just these little like polyphonic instrumental annoying things that you hear at like every dentist office in America? What if they actually like gave you a selection, like, well, like while you're waiting, please press 1 for, you know, this song, and press 2 for this song, and press 3 for this song. It's like, what if they actually gave you a choice? That'd be like the coolest thing ever. I'd actually like not hate calling up Comcast to tell them that the internet that they have keeps cutting out and pissing me off. Or, you know, any of those types of things. Like, what if whoever ends up doing that first, man, they're gonna have some seriously happy people in their customer service department, and just happy clients in general, because it'd be like, oh yeah, I get to call these guys and listen to cool music. But let's be honest, nobody's ever gonna do that. Nobody wants to fork out the cash to do that type of thing. Oh no, you don't. Don't think you're gonna do your little snaky moves and get away from me. Or maybe you are, I don't know. It's kind of hard to drive a spoon if we're being completely honest with each other here. I mean, spoons are not exactly an easy thing to drive. I'm not talking about like actual like spoon racing cars. I'm talking like an actual spoon, like actually driving the utensil. That's would probably be pretty difficult to maneuver around a racetrack. Probably because a spoon doesn't have an engine, amongst other things. Doesn't have tires either. Imagine a spoon on wheels. We'd have a completely new set of problems to deal with. Okay, just get around these sets of corners, and then we'll be good. We'll have fought the good fight, and everything will be in order. Oh yes, yeah. I totally forgot that Honda. I mean, go figure that Honda would have the most races, the most like I was gonna say gender specific. Yes, it has the most male and female car races to do. No, they would have the most like manufacturer races to have, just because it's the most generic brand of car in the world, just about. Those headlights are so dim. You need to get some halogens, bro. Ain't nobody got time for your inability to see things. Alright, well look at that. Alright, well just because of a couple of reasons. A, I really need to shower because I just got back from the gym a little while ago, and I'm like all caked in my own brand right now, and that's disgusting. So I'm gonna go take a shower, and then my brother and I and my new roommate Blake, we're gonna go up to Portland to Fire on the Mountain for some barbecue chicken wings and beer, and then we're going to Voodoo Donuts. So I just thought that I'd stop by for the day and just say thank you guys for stopping by and watching today, and I will see you guys the next time I see you. So you guys take care. Have a safe day. It's a Saturday, so if you're going to go out and get drunk, just don't be a fool and wrap your tool, because nobody wants to be paying for diapers, because kids suck. So you guys take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.